What's up? This is David, and today I want to talk to you about the competitive frame versus the collaborative frame. Let's talk about this. So, a lot of people especially like the Western world, they're very caught up in this notion of competition, right? Competing against one another, making sure I'm number one, I'm the best. I want everybody to see that I am number one, right? They have a reputation to keep. And although competition is definitely good from one perspective, there's also different paradigms that underpin competition. So, like if we study evolution and biology, there's like the whole idea of survival of the fittest, right? And by the way, like some of the Darwinian ideas, these ideas are actually very old. Like there have been newer science and newer updated biological sciences that kind of I would say it counters this idea of survival of the fittest. It's almost saying that collaboration between each other is better than competition. All right. And we can see this from different areas of science now, such as game theory, right? Game theory tells us that, collaborating with one another is actually a lot better than trying to compete with one another and trying to be like first place all the time. But anyways, besides the sciences, let's use this in like practical life. Okay, let's give you an example here. So let's say like there's this group and the leader in the group is very aggressive, very competitive. Like he wants to compete with each other, right? Like you as a person, you having a decision to either join this group or to join another group with another leader who says, hey, let's instead of competing against another, let's work together, let's collaborate. Maybe we can combine our efforts together, combine our minds together so that we can create something that has more output than a single individual can, right? So like, which group would you rather join? Would you rather join the person who is overly competitive, or would you rather join the group that has that synergy, that has a teamwork in place? So like realistically, I would absolutely join the group with the collaborative mindset, right? And so let's talk about different paradigms. So on one level, like you can kind of understand and realize that competition is a real thing, right? It's evolutionary trait that some species have, and know that it's a real thing. That there is this thing known as competition, and if we don't compete for like the last piece of fruit, it might not be the best for our survival, right? So on one hand, on one perspective, know that competition is there, but from a deeper underlying paradigm, also realize that collaboration is also a thing, and that can actually underpin competition. And so there's a saying that every truth is a half truth. Every truth is a half truth. Every truth has another side to it. So instead of viewing the entire world as this very competitive ordeal, there's also another paradigm where collaboration is actually more important than competition. And I'm getting they sound too alike, competition and collaboration. Okay, anyways, there's another world where collaboration actually, with this mindset and this, I guess, strategy, that's not a strategy, but a principle, it's a lot better for us humans as a species to adopt a collaborative type of mindset, a global type of mindset. I talked about in another video of tribal leadership, right? The people at the top of the best companies, they're out of the paradigm of competition. They're way above that. Instead, they embrace collaboration, but not just collaboration, they view things very globally, right? They view everybody as, working together. Let's all work together to achieve a definite chief aim to make this world a better place, right? Let's add value together instead of like aggressively competing one another. Why can't we all just get along and just unite and have that unity in mind? So yeah, like I said, there's a time and place for competition, and competition is definitely, it's good for us. It helps us to grow. It helps us to improve. Like a friendly competition, there's nothing bad about it, right? But we place an ego around competition. That's the problem, when the ego gets in the way. And when we think it's all about just winning instead of improving and learning and growing. So there's a time for competition. But I believe there's more of a time and a place for collaboration, and just to bring everybody else up together. And that way, everybody can benefit. There's enough for everybody. Just adopt that mindset. And this is how we can multiply value instead of playing this zero-sum game. It can actually be a positive sum game. All right, that's a little video on competition versus collaboration, and that's all I had for today. So I hope you found this one valuable, and I'll talk to you in the next one.